Me demoré. Llegué tarde. Ya pero llegué un juego tarde. Mira, pude haber llegado acá. Llegué bien, llegué bien.
September 25th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
La
Your
verdad llegué
unwritten
bien.
epic
No llegué
begins.
tan mal.
Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen is heading to Nintendo Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting. Choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the
El primer
Arisen
anuncio fue
and
el
their
que me
pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious
Elden
life
Ring.
forms called the Natiba. Now,
No,
join
nada que ver.
Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on
El
timing.
Eternal
Then find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills. Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on
Stellar
Nintendo
Blade
Switch
en
2
el Switch.
this year.
Qué loco.
Blast off in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore. Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online
Este era el
using
juego
GameShare. Work
en estilo como
together
anime.
and overcome the crisis
Hola,
of the cosmos.
sobrino. Hola,
Orbitals
sobrino.
launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, September 3rd.
Recién
Pre-orders begin later
despertando.
today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the great
Epa.
dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 1st.
Muy bien, muy bien.
It's a great day for a big walk.
¿Desde cuándo
Get
tan
lost
temprano
with
que
friends in this
estés
online
haciendo
co-op
directo tan
walking
temprano?
and talking adventure.
Porque está
Set off
porque
to a
quería ver
peaceful
el
world.
Nintendo Direct, pues bueno.
Brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch.
Can anyone hear me?
And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
Thank you.
They might even be a
Quieto.
little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know,
Chao.
the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th. Season the seas. Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat crew. Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun
Un juego del
noodles.
Sanji,
You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 23rd.
Qué loco. Poco pie.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using
mira.
the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with
Qué bueno.
Pokemon living under the
Pudieran
sea.
haberlo vendido como un DLC, weón.
Plant grass, build structures, and
Pero una
expand your
actualización
towns
completa.
underwater.
Qué buen juego, weón.
This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia
Ya, ahí está el
expansion
DLC,
pack
ya.
DLC is on
Ok,
the
ya.
way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
Wow.
"無料アップデートと有料のダウンロードコンテンツによって新たな世界が広がるココアポケモンをお楽しみに。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
A ver.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games.
Cagada.
Which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
No
The story
importa el
revolves
Fire
around
Emblem,
four
weón.
heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale. Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience.
Ay, yo encuentro tan aburrido los Fire Emblem, no sé por qué juega tanta gente, weón.
Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles.
Ya la wea.
Consider your weapon's range.
Traduce que yo no sé leer si están ahí los subtítulos, weón. Aparte, ¿qué importa, weón?
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Ya, ¿pueden mostrar otro juego?
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
We look upon the promised one, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Wow.
ファイアーエンブレム万死先行の発売日は9月17日です。通常版の他にさまざまな特典がセットになったご覧のダグザコレクションも発売しますのでお楽しみに。続いてヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Puta, pero muestran un juego bueno.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
Es que están mostrando pura web. ¿Cómo voy a reaccionar fuerte, weón? Mira, ¿qué esta mierda, weón?
The first part of Ninja 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2. After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninja 2, The Uncharted Planet,
La primera
launches
parte de
exclusively on
Ninja las
Nintendo
dos.
Switch 2
La wea.
next spring.
¿Y cuándo sale la otra parte del juego?
The DK Challenge
Opa.
barrels in. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try-out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges from tomorrow until September 1st. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Brothers is breaking through. Short outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Bros. Twist. This limited time collaboration event will
La
be held
wea
in 4 waves with
mala.
the first wave beginning later
El
today.
la media celebración de aniversario, weón. La media
From the
colaboración.
creators of Vampire Survivors.
La pero está bien, igual.
領域展開
¿Qué?
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch.
¿Y por qué se ve el
2.
mouse?
Up
Se
to 8
veía el
players can
mouse en
compete
la
online
pantalla.
for the top spot
Los
in this
buenos grabaron,
Survivors
los buenos
Royale.
grabaron en PC
At the
esto.
start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead,
bueno.
take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor?
Ay, qué loco, weón. Está
More
muy
than
bueno.
20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series
Buen
appear.
DLC,
Characters
weón.
can be unlocked just by
Madre.
playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top.
Muy bueno,
Jujutsu
weón.
Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Elden Ring.
In a forsaken world, a
Lord of the
looming
Fallen.
darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this autumn.
Qué bueno. Lies of P.
Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege, you
Igual
must
bacán.
fight rampaging mechanical
Switch.
puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P, Complete
Y
Edition,
la
which
versión en
includes
DLC.
Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, August 6th. Pre-orders begin
bueno.
later today on Nintendo eShop.
Bueno, solo para la
The
Switch 2,
most
pero
recent entry in the
¿Vaga?
legendary Devil May
El
Cry
Devil May Cry
series
5.
is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode.
Ah, se ve bien, igual.
Additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era
no puedo creer.
deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
Mi juego favorito.
Looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
They still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show what we farmers have spirit. You sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant
Wow.
Blades.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles
Ah, yeah.
games are incoming.
Ya era hora.
All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode.
Ay, qué locura de ser jugar Xenoblade en la Switch 2, weón. En portátil, weón, qué locura.
Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date.
¿Cuánto te van a cobrar por todo esto, weón?
The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
Falta caleta,
ゼノブレイド3タイトルにスイッチ2エディションが登場します。それぞれに新たな遊びが追加されますので、ぜひご期待ください。そして新生ゼノブレイドの物語が始まります。今回はその序章をお届けします。
Xenoblade Chronicles 4. O es un DLC. Yo creo que es un DLC, ni cagando a eso. Si el 3 lo sacaron hace súper poco.
そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
Qué locura que esté este juego en la Switch y que no. Y que se vea así. Y que esté Pokémon y se vea como lo vi.
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死すべてはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知る。
Bueno, llevamos media hora nomás. Yo pensaba que había pasado más. Xenoblade Genesis. Ah, pero entonces otro juego.
新たに始まるゼノブレイドジェネシス。
ど
のような物語が描かれるのか、続報をお待ちください。
Muy bien.
続いてはこちらをご覧。
Nintendo Switch Sports.
No
puede ser,
no.
No.
The latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles.
A ver, este se ve infinitamente mejor que el otro juego de mierda que habían sacado.
Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing.
Esto se ve mucho mejor que el Nintendo Switch Sports.
In table tennis, aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery, enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis.
Oh, bueno, este sí que se ve bien, pues, bueno.
And spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in
bueno, este sí se ve muy
Adjust your
bien.
shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling.
Pero bueno.
Ride through the course using mouse controls
Opa.
in skateboarding. Steer with handles.
Lo de la moto
coast
de agua
along
se ve muy
waves
bacán.
in power cruising. Tilt the
Avioneta,
controller and fly
no,
around
bueno.
freely in prop plane.
No tiene comparación con el otro.
Plus,
¿verdad?
you can warm
No
up
tiene
to these sports
comparación.
with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate. Or me character.
Pude jugar con los Mi. Oh, absoluto pico. Absoluto pic. ¿Qué dice el chat? No hay chat, ¿no? ¿Por qué no hay
Enjoy
chat?
playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2.
No,
Nintendo
weón.
Switch Sports Resort
Absoluto pic.
launches
Así tenía que ser,
exclusively on
weón.
Nintendo Switch 2, October
Así siempre
22nd.
debió ser.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo
Muy
eShop.
bueno, muy bueno.
任天堂スイッチスポーツリゾートがスイッチ2に登場します。収録スポーツをすべてご覧いただきましたが、
Muy
せっかくな
bueno,
ので
tiene muchos
全
juegos,
種目
weón.
リズムをプレイしてみたいと思います。
Hay muchos deportes. Ay, la
Before the
canción, weón.
match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger. You'll need this to claim victory.
指相撲。よろしくお願いします。はい、指が動いてますね。
Coisobi
こういう
culeado.
感じで。よろしくお願いします。はい。お、いきなり。あ、ブレークされました。これは。よいしょ。見つかりました。あ、よしよしよしよし。あー、またブレークされちゃいました。こうやって押さえ込む。
El Mi, po, weón, del Coisobi.
ちょっと軽く汗かいてきましたね。よし、なんか光ります指が。あ、指が光って爪が大きくなった感じ。ああ、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、余計なことに来る。大丈夫です。大丈夫ですよ。あ、戻っちゃったな。あ、光った。これで、うい、弾かれましたね。ああ、ちょっと。
Caga el Coisobi.
やられちゃいました。任天堂スイッチスポーツリゾートの発売まで
Está muy
もうしばら
bueno,
くお
está
待ち
muy
ください。
bueno.
引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Muy bueno, de verdad.
Survive a land ruled by dragons.
Elden Ring.
The
Yeah.
world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall. Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter Then, step into battle. Forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th.
Ok.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo
Ok, más
Switch 2.
triple A. No.
Customize your own avatar and play in the
Hermano,
adorable world of
siempre,
Hello
siempre.
Kitty
Yo no sé
Party
si es
Land.
el mismo juego o qué, pero siempre veo
Join the party
un
with
juego
over 40
de
character-themed
Sanrio,
minigames
weón.
and several board games. There are over
Que un Mario
140
Party de
Sanrio
Sanrio,
characters
weón.
to
Con los
meet.
personajes de Sanrio.
Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Ese sí me gusta. Soy ese.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
¿Dónde sale la No, en
A
2
battle
semanas.
for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th.
Bueno, casi 3 semanas, ¿verdad?
A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Muy buena, weón. Ojalá tuviera una Switch.
Hope resonates within the crystals.
Este es mi juego favorito.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
No, pa.
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the
Oye, no,
invasion of the
qué
Veritas,
bonito.
this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt,
Choco.
must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold?
Está bueno, se ve bonito.
Final Fantasy Resonance launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 22nd. A weird, whimsical world is waiting.
Ya empezamos.
Piku Niku returns in a new 3D
Piku
puzzle
Niku.
exploration
¿Qué mierda
adventure.
Piku
What
Niku,
do
weón?
giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance. By using Piku's surprising abilities, help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Piku Niku 2, launching on Nintendo
Muy
Switch
raro.
2 next year.
Pero se veía divertido. Pokémon.
Prepare for
No, no Pokémon.
an all-new
No, pues.
monster-filled adventure.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends.
Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all. Synthesize 2 monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
About time you got here.
¡Epa! Este es el Dust Plots. No, olvídalo del Castlevania, ¿no? Ah, no, sí.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor.
Yeah, es el personaje que no creamos, ¿no?
Vying for blood.
You're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Eso nomás mostraron. No mostraron nada. ¿A quién le importa un network test? No mostraron nada, weón. No me gustó nada. No mostraron nada.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the Mechanic. The 4 of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. Alright, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately.
Me parece bacán el concepto de un Splatoon single player, ¿no? La verdad es bueno.
That's where this comes in, the exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the Mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. See ya!
Ya está el bingo. ¿Qué tenemos de mientras?
いかがでしたか？
Tenemos
発売が迫るスプラトゥーンレイダースですが、 鶴見連合にちなんだ新色の
Esto nomás.
iPhone2 も発売しますのでお楽しみに。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Eso no lo tenemos por metro. ¡No! No. No, no. No, 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 no. La versión... No, o sea, no, ¿qué es esto? ¿Por qué no ponen el capítulo acá? ¡Capítulo 5, pic! ¡Oh! ¡Qué hermoso! ¡El 24!
Awaken your power.
El 24 de junio.
Heed me, O kingless.
¡Qué locura!
Whosoever hath truly
¡Qué
earned
locura, qué
the
locura, qué
greatest
locura,
faith
qué
of the
locura, qué
citizens
locura!
shall
¿Por qué no
ascend the
puse
throne and crown
Deltarune en el bingo, weón?
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes.
Metaphor.
The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins.
Loco que la Switch.
As the realm
Loco
grapples with its
metáfora.
first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way.
No, nada de Deltarune, weón.
Various enemies stand in your path.
O sea, no sé, me
There
da
are
muchas dudas.
monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates.
Quiero verlo otra vez,
and
pero ya hay
strange
que seguir el
beasts
directo.
known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor Refantasio, launching on Nintendo Switch 2.
Vamos a hacer que, o sea, ya es normal que salga Deltarune en los Nintendo Direct,
A
weón.
dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way.
Otra versión de Minecraft.
Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Ay, no tiene fecha tampoco. Más encima, po. Loco que el... What? Cuando mostraron Metal Gear. ¿Por qué se ve tan como en baja calidad, weón? Warhammer. Miento. En diciembre. No sé qué es esto. DayZ. Ah, en la colección. Ya tiene sentido. El juego viejo. Fitness Boxing 3. Locura. Ay, weón, Final Fantasy 14 Online. Maten ese juego, de verdad.
Battle of light
Kingdom
and
Hearts.
darkness approaches.
Pero no el 4. Pero tenemos Kingdom Hearts, ¿ya? Echémoslo.
Filled
Listo.
with memorable adventures. 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games
Chucha.
are coming
No
to
era Kingdom
Nintendo
Hearts 4,
Switch
pero
2.
ya.
Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of
Ah,
magical
una versión
allies.
nativa de los juegos, la
And
Switch 2,
battle
¿no?
enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch
Pero
on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th.
obviamente es como... ¿Te compraste la versión de juegos en la nube? Ya, cómprate los juegos otra vez y podéis transferir tus datos de la otra.
Also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Bueno, no era Kingdom Hearts 4, pero ¡es Kingdom Hearts 4!
構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを
¡No me lo puedo
こ
creer!
の世界に来たことで、この世界にも
¡Weón, después de tantos años! ¡No! Kingdom Hearts 4. Duro. Nunca pensé que lo iban a mostrar en un Nintendo Direct, weón. Era lo que menos esperaba. Yo pensaba realmente que este juego no iba a salir nunca. Oh, sí, bacán, weón. No, se ve muy bueno. Se ve muy bueno. No, no puedo creerlo, no puedo creerlo. No, no es... Oh, weón, qué épico. Épico. Kingdom Hearts 4, weón. No puede ser. Disponible en la Switch 2 en la fecha de lanzamiento.
次が最後のタイトルになります。こちらの
Solo queda
映像を
uno.
ご覧ください。
¿Tan rápido? Hermano, pero muy bien, muy bien. Kingdom Hearts 4, weón. Mostraron muchos juegos buenos.
Long ago,
Zelda.
there
¡Oh! ¡El remake! ¡No! ¡No!
created by beings of supreme divinity.
¡No!
At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
Oh.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods.
¡No, weón!
However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
La música, weón. La música. ¡Oh! ¡No puede ser! ¡Ocarina of Time! ¡Oh! Este año. No, pero no podía ser. No, tenían que mostrar más. ¡Oh! ¡Qué locura!
詳細については改めて
Más detalle en el futuro, pero ¿por qué no ahora? ¡Oh, qué
本日の任天堂ダイレ
locura!
クトは以上です。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
¡Qué locura! No termino de asimilar que acabo de ver un remake de Ocarina of Time, weón. weón. Y, pero me faltó gameplay, weón. Me faltaron cosas en el tráiler. No duró nada. La música, weón. Todo. Chato, madre. Muy buen Nintendo Direct. O sea, era como... Ya, hace caleta que no había un Nintendo Direct, weón. Ya, Ocarina of Time Remake, está chao, todo lo otro no salió. Ya, entonces no le achunté a casi nada. No salió nada de... Bueno, no salió Mario. Bueno, eso se me hace tan... ¿Cómo no van a anunciar nada de un Mario 3D aún? No lo entiendo. Nada de Sonic. Nada de Pokémon. Aunque de Pokémon ya era obvio. Para eso hacen un Pokémon presente ellos, ¿cachai? No Smash. No GTA. Ninguno de los dos, ni GTA 5 ni GTA 6. Tampoco Banjo, tampoco Kirby. Y tampoco remake de Mario 64. Pero tenemos el Dust Bloods. El Kingdom Hearts 4. Que no, weón, ese no me lo esperaba para nada. Y el Ocarina of Time. Y bueno, hubiera cambiado este por Deltarune. Hubiera sido mejor. ¿Qué pasó con YouTube? ¿Cómo veo los trailers otra vez? Y latino. Bueno, lo repito desde acá.
And a healing spell.
Zanjas y huecos. Y así hacer que las criaturas.
Esto cuando aún no empezó.
Por último,
eso empezó con Rhythm Head. No me perdí nada, la verdad. Me entré justo aquí.
Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, weapons range. for added content. Up to or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch.
Ya, a ver, quiero ver Delta
Rediscover Donkey Kong games,
muy
play
urgentemente.
challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges from tomorrow until September 1st.
¿Cuándo salía Delta, weón?
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza,
Acá está.
DK...
Ya. Nuevos colores. No me había fijado en esto. Los medios colores. Ya, a ver. Yo pensé que era Pikmin por un momento. Deltarune, weón. Ah, o sea, ya. Esto de que hayan flores o que tenga que ver con flores se sabía. ¿Qué es esa mierda, weón? El Newber, weón. ¿Qué es ese pelo de Super Saiyajin que tiene? Ay, weón. Pero, weón. ¿Pero veis? ¿Por qué mostraron partes del capítulo 3 y del 2? No entiendo eso. Muy corto el trailer de Deltarune, man. Muy corto. ¿Qué dice 8.4 ahí? ¿Qué significa eso? Muy bonito, weón. Aquí mejor la cara. El Kingdom Hearts 4. No puedo creer que haya mostrado Kingdom Hearts 4 acá, weón. No me lo esperaba para nada.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
No tiene fecha de lanzamiento, eso sí. A saber cuándo saldrá. Locura. Locura total, la verdad. Muy... Y aquí viene el decirlo.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest.
Locura de trailer igual.
Within it,
Locura.
an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion
La canción,
and lived
man.
out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Y locura que sí, se fueron por el estilo más realista. Uno pensando que iba a ser como Breath of the Wild, no sé. ¡Guau! ¡Qué locura! ¡Qué locura! Uff. Muy loco. Muy buen direct. Ahora yo me voy. Eso fue todo. Stream súper corto y más encima apurado. Llegué apenas. Bueno. Ya, me voy. Chao.